Okay, all right. Hey, we decided to do a part 3 because we had so much fun. Figured you would have fun with us, and we're going to talk more about men and sex. Sex, men. What else is there to talk about? Well, of course there's lots of things to talk about, but this time on the Ina Show, we're going to have some fun, okay? Oftentimes when we talk about men, it's usually,
we're usually downing them.
Yeah.
We're usually degrading them
Yes.
or saying all the bad things that they do. But there's a lot of good things.
There's a lot
That's
of
what
good
we're
things.
talking about.
Yeah, that's what you normally hear when you're out there listening to television or what's on sitcoms. It's usually something negative. But we're going to talk about the positive sides and actually how fun it could be. Okay, now, when we're talking about dating, of course, now, you come into the dating mode, and sometimes in the dating mode, we have lots of fun, That's the fun part, right? For most people. Sometimes people's attitudes get in the way of them really having fun. But once you say, I do, why do you think women just throw in the towel and say, okay, that's it,
Well, they think they have him now. They think that they have him trapped, and there's nothing that they have to do to keep him. Once you have him, you really have to do a lot more to keep him because that's a longer time. And one of the things that me and my husband do to keep things real is that I like to pretend like I don't know everything that he likes. So sometimes when we're out to eat, I'll say, baby, what's your favorite color now? Because people don't stay the same.
Yes.
Everybody change. And you have to keep up with the changes. And in keeping up with the changes, it keeps things fresh and new.
Yes. You know what, too? If you have a wonderful guy who is very kind and generous towards you and does things spontaneous for you, appreciate that.
Oh, yes.
Really appreciate that. Always praise that because you'll get more of it. Even if it's not what you wanted, just praise the thing that he gives you or does for you, and it grows. We as women, we can complain because we say, well, you should have known what I wanted, or you should have known that I wanted something a particular way or whatever.
That's very ungrateful. And it's planting the seed to make him be afraid of bringing you something because he doesn't know what you want. Men don't like to be down.
Yeah.
Men don't like to be ridiculed. And when you don't receive something that they took a hard time to go and get, or their time to go and get, it allows them to feel like they're not appreciated.
Yeah.
One of the greatest things that we can do as women is to appreciate our mate. And everything, even if it's the yuckiest thing, receive it with love. Because as you receive it with love, the Lord, the atmosphere, whatever you want to call it, will teach him exactly what you want. Even the more so each time that you walk in love.
Yeah. And usually those kind of men, when you are appreciative, they're like, okay, let me find out something else that she can like. They keep going on that, let me, hunt. And it makes them become more intrigued with you, And that's what you want. You want a man to be intrigued, but oh my goodness, just head over heels for you, that will just fall down about kiss your feet because you're so lovable and so receptive towards him.
Receptive towards him with everything that he does. Say, for instance, when, because a lot of times we like to lead, and that's one of the things that I have really...
Especially black women.
Definitely. And we always have a takeover spirit. Most of us have a takeover spirit. And what I have found that when I allow my husband to lead, when I allow him to say which restaurant that we're going to go to today, or which direction we're going to take going this way or whatever, it makes them feel more of who they are, which is a man. And if they do it wrong, you don't know nothing about it.
Yeah,
you have no idea that he's doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So, and don't remind him, because it keeps him from wanting to lead the next time. And what we want them to do is be leaders.
That's right. It does. It keeps men from wanting to lead. The more we as women ridicule and take over and take charge, they won't. They won't. They're like, okay, you do it yourself because I don't want to be in an argument with you.
And when we take over and take charge, that's not feminine. Yeah. That's hard. And we don't want to be hard. We want to be soft. We're soft, sweet petals. Now we have to know how to exert authority when needed, when things are coming against who we are. But even in that, there's a soft way to do everything.
Yeah.
And a tactful and a respectful way.
Yes, there is. You know what, too? Let's chat just a little bit about us as women being very mindful
Mm-hmm.
to be respectful, because respect is the thing that a man really loves, and we don't give it enough. We say, well, he hasn't earned our respect. Well, you know what? The same way that we think, because we as women, sometimes we can think we have it all together, okay? We got it all together, and my stuff don't stink. Your stuff stink. My stuff don't stink. Well, he has to learn to respect you, too. So it's a give and it's a take. It doesn't matter who's giving it first.
Yes.
Just give it.
I don't feel like that's something that we, in the Western culture, we use the terminology, well, in order for me to respect you, you have to deserve.
Yeah.
You have to earn that respect. No one should have to earn respect. I don't feel that. I feel like unless they're proven guilty,
Right.
they are innocent.
Right.
And everyone that is innocent, you respect them. So you respect no matter how they are. It's always about respect. Because do unto others as you, and you would always want people to respect you. Because if they knew the things that was in your closet,
Yeah.
oh God,
Oh,
they
yeah.
wouldn't even talk to half of us.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
it's a beautiful thing when we could just accept people as they
As
are.
they are.
And that's the number one way of beginning to respect.
That is. That's wonderful. So ladies, do take time to work on the respect thing. That's really especially if you are a black female,
Yes.
that is the number one complaint that men have of us. That we do not honor, we don't respect, we're loud, we're hard, we
Yes.
don't have femininity to ourselves.
Yes.
We have to be bossy, have to always be right. You don't.
So we don't have to be.
You don't. You can have all that power, still respect in a loving way, still be honorable,
Feminine.
not expose all of his stink, even if it is stink, because you got stink too. All of us have closets with skeletons. Okay,
Yes.
every last one of us have a past. So if that man goes to your past, how would he feel? What would he think about you? What do you think he would think about you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And so we need to give our marriage and our husbands and our mates a clean slate.
All
you
the
know?
time.
Give them a
Especially
clean
going
slate.
into a relationship. A lot of times women take baggage from the old relationship into the new relationship.
Yeah.
And he's innocent. And so always go into a relationship with him doing nothing wrong until he shows. Because a lot of us, we're hurt and we go in hurting.
Right.
Because we're hurting. We do what's been done to us. It's a beautiful thing, even if we've been hurt, to go into a new relationship as if everything has been okay. Because once that day is over with, after you finish that day, it's a whole new day and a whole new way of doing things.
Yes.
And everybody can change, even you.
Yes.
Even me.
Yes. Isn't that something?
I
I love it that I get a new day
Every day.
Every day I can wake up and say, okay, I remember that blow up or that situation. I don't want to repeat that, and prepare my mind or prepare
Yes.
myself, because things will keep repeating if you don't check yourself.
And you know what? A lot of times we want to make a change, and sometimes if you make a change, the person that notices your action will say, oh, you didn't used to do it like this, you changed. And they'll try to keep you the same. It's okay for you to change.
Yes.
Give yourself permission to change if it's for the better
If it's for the better.
and
Yes.
for the peace of
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you. I'm going to leave you with a nugget, and Roz is going to leave you with a nugget. I want to leave you with a nugget of just something that you can romance your husband with, okay? Just an idea. You can take it, put it on the shelf, you can take it, add to it, whatever you want to do, but it's still an idea. One idea that I would like to leave with you is this. Write your husband a love note. Tell him how you really feel about him. I would prefer that you do not email it. I prefer that you either hand it to him in a beautiful card, however you want to do it. You can even actually literally mail it to him and him receive it in the mail. Do something that's out of the box, out of the ordinary, out of character. Do something different. It doesn't have to necessarily be extreme, but you do have to be a part of it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tag on that. Let's just keep it right there. And in that letter, what I would suggest is that you write every little bitty thing. See if you can find 50 things, number 1 through 50. Every little bitty thing about him that you like, and or 25 things that you like and 25 things that you've noticed that he's done lately that he usually doesn't do, that was in a more positive manner, that you appreciate that he's done. And that would really make a difference in your relationship.
Well, you know, our time is up. And it's been so wonderful spending time with you and my friend Roz. I hope you enjoyed us. Reach me at www.theenashow.com or reach Roz at www.rozroz.com. We look forward to talking to you and spending time with you again.